Well, guys, amid such a crappy year in gaming, we actually had some major progress in the homebrew scene when it comes to PlayStation consoles. First of all, the Tony Hawk's exploit allowed for PS1 games to be played without backup and import PS1 games to be played without the need for okay, we're gonna do some without the need for a swap trick or mod chip, which is a huge step forward because many PS1 games are getting rarer and rarer, such as Symphony of the Night in the US and Gaia Seed in Japan. Because this is really important because we knew Sony tried to shut down the PS3 and Vita stores, but although they reversed the decision, Sony definitely did not deserve our applause. Now I'm using the ATV today because I did some time trials earlier. Sasaki Saku, who's a VTuber working for Nichi Sanji, actually knows how to do like a no item shortcut in View City, and she actually beat my time of 2 minutes and 4 seconds. She cut the 2-minute barrier. Well, I still need to work on it because no item shortcut stuff is really difficult and stuff. I mean, there's a channel called Basic that teaches you all that stuff, and I recommend checking his channel out. I'll probably link it later after the stream. As for the PlayStation 4 Jailbreak, the reason the 9.0 Jailbreak has been really well received by the homebrew community, and also by me, I'm really supportive of it, is because, if Sony decides to pull up the CMOS DRM thing again, this time we actually are more prepared. Not unlike my fall from the Force. Or the blue shell. That thunder felt like eternity, though. But the thing is, I could have done a jump here, but I decided not to. Oh, I forgot. Actually. Okay, close to the finish line. I flipped to the finish line. That was pretty funny. I'm actually gonna record that. Oh, by the way, I forgot to hit the record button. I had to hit the record button because, let's see. Let's just view the highlight reel. So. So, technically speaking, PS4 9.0 Homebrew uses a web browser exploit in conjunction with a USB drive and a file system bug. Because if you really want more details on the mod itself, you really need to learn. No, it's not. You really need to learn. You should check out Modded Warfare's channel. He's the real expert at stuff like this, and he can even teach you how to jailbreak your PS4 on firmware 9.00. If you're running firmware 9.03, then you cannot jailbreak it. Now, why is this important for me as a gamer too? I mean, it's not only used well because well, let me start by saying this. I do not condone piracy. But, I feel like Sony has gone way too far this decade. Starting with, their endless virtue signaling. Right now, Google is virtue signaling, by the way. So, let's open up incognito tab and go to google.com. Right now I'm connected to the US. See black creators discuss race, culture, and more on YouTube. Well, we all know how much of a travesty that constant virtue signaling is. I mean, there are plenty of books on it, too. Because what I'm saying here is not just stuff regarding, like, my own comments. A lot of stuff I source from books or like social media posts. I just do not cite it because YouTube's really sensitive with a lot of topics lately. Okay, so also with The Last of Us Part 2 and the failed PS5 launch, and also how Sony keeps advertising controllers, but not the damn consoles. And their TVs too, as well. So, and other travesties this year that happened to the PlayStation ecosystem were, I'll use a pointer early. Were Sony shutting down unprofitable studios, including those in Japan. And, also, I discussed the CM on CRM earlier and stuff, but there's also some mediocre first-party exclusives, the Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate problems that continue to this day. And yes, there was a PC port release, but there was a lot of technical issues too with regard to the port. Now, if you look at Epic Games' decision to like let developers censor reviews, negative reviews of games, which I think I covered like almost 2.5 years ago at this point. It was one of my cold steel comparison videos before I did streaming. Then you know that Epic Game Store is infamous for its Sony exclusivity deals and censorship as well. And they still didn't add a shopping cart to the damn thing, so... Additionally, there's also the Coppergate scandal. Now, I did make a stream about Coppergate, but unfortunately, it didn't gain much views. So I'll explain what Coppergate is. Coppergate is a term I use for when people discuss about how the new PS5 models are worse than the older ones because of poorer heating systems, or less efficient heating systems, which create more heat and degrade performance. Now, you should also note that the PS5 uses liquid metal for cooling, which is not like the thermal paste you see on most consumer electronics. Like, for example, so going back to, and then there was also another scandal regarding Sony and their and the restock on stuff. They even had a PS4 controller shortage because you know the semiconductor shortage. It really messed everything up. I mean, I heard in Japan they're selling 1660s for like well over $1,000 for some reason. Even though 1660 you can find it for at most $700 in the States. But you'd be better off getting a RTX 3060 from StockX or something. Now, again, I do not condone scalping, but like, I only scalped like one Nintendo Game & Watch, but that scalping sale I made on Mercari actually led to a loss. So it is a really risky proposition if you want to get into the resales business. Plus, I also have some really unfortunate facts to share with you. Scalping is not illegal, actually, because you could still get registered for resale, like anywhere in the world. Not many governments have like cracked down on scalping, although the Democratic Party wants to crack down on scalping. But that was spoiled. But fact of the matter is, I might be doing a Christmas stream where I try to get to 10,000, like 5,000 VR, because I'm not going to go to 10,000 right away, because 10,000 is just too much. Plus, Nintendo's online is kind of sauce. Because I recently wanted to mash my Japanese profile, but unfortunately, the connection was cut off. Like, right after I won. Maybe someone rage quit or something. Like, in this game, when it rains, it pours. I can demonstrate that to you online, but we're in versus mode right now. So now, as for the PS4 jailbreak, you must run it every time you start up your PS4. And you also gotta change your DNS settings, so when you start your PS4, it does not connect to Sony servers. Which is actually the reason I'm breaking up with Sony, believe it or not. And their recent sexual predatorism case is the major driving factor. Like, Activision Blizzard is one of the scummiest companies in the gaming industry because of their sexual predatorism. But anyways, the PS4 jailbreak might also work on the PlayStation 5, because there's one loophole that Sony left out on, that Sony left open on the PS5, and that is the DNS settings. Because custom DNS servers used to enable the jail to block Sony servers actually redirects you to a web browser or something. Oh no. Yeah, I think it does. Because you know how in some Wi-Fi networks in hotels and in public places you have to sign in? I think that's the same idea. However, you won't be able to connect to Sony servers. Plus the PS5 homebrew scene isn't there yet. The PS4's homebrew scene is really small, but the PS3's homebrew scene is much larger. However, not many people play on the PS3 anymore because I guess Rockstar just shut off their GTA 5 servers for the PS3 and Xbox 360. Oh, did I say PS3 and Xbox 360? Because most Western developers feel more comfortable developing on an x86 machine, while we're in Animal Crossing. This is the summer. Oh yeah, I recently built a house for Punchy in Animal Crossing, Happiness Paradise. The you want to see my home showcase, I can actually do that later after this race. Plus, I haven't signed in yet, so I'll also be changing the stream's title too. Another huge win for like PlayStation Homebrew was that there was also the fact that free DVD boot is now available on more PlayStation 2 models. And there's even the Mecha Punk exploit, which allows you to change the DVD region and game region of your PS2. For DVD regions, this will only work on 90,000 consoles, but 70,000 consoles can like only like jailbreak can only like change the PS2's game region. The 90,000 can also change the game's region. So basically, I literally put in a DVD for the Japanese version of You're the Apple of My Eye, which the movie was released in 2018, but the DVD was released in 2019. And I actually got sent to my house during my visit to Japan at that time. Because, I guess my mom was really scared about the customs fees or something, so I actually had to order it from Amazon Japan. Now, I also did make an Amazon Japan order to my Airbnb, but, it was just a small item, and it was some stuff, like, you know what I'm talking about. Well, anyways, we got to end early. We got to end our Mario Kart gameplay early, so ACNH Happy Home Showcase. Let's go remove. I can't remove the thumbnail because I'm still streaming. So let's open up Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now you notice that Estelle is no longer on the island. Well, unfortunately, this was kind of a side effect when I transferred my island from the Nintendo Switch, my 2017 Nintendo Switch, and my OLED Switch. Now, for one of the gray Joy-Cons on my Nintendo Switch, I changed the stick, so instead of it showing like a black stick, it shows a white stick. And the new sticks also came with like these grips or something. Like, I'm not sure if they're for protection or if they're to improve your gameplay or something. But unfortunately, I broke the battery connector on the old battery, so I had to buy a new battery. And after dealing with getting the wrong battery and having to put on hazmat labels on my return package, well, actually, it's kind of snowing in Animal Crossing, so we're actually going to show off my homes in Animal Crossing New Horizons. We're going to visit all our clients, starting with the ones that actually live on my island. And I could also plan a house too as a result, so I gotta change the tags too. This should have been a separate stream, but Paradise. Alright. So we have a campsite visitor, which is always fun because it's already 12:55 p.m. So now until December 22nd. So I really have to go to Nook Shopping, Nook's Cranny. Midwinter's Tongwan is East Asia. Bathtub with Yuzu. Now, if you live in the Southern Hemisphere island, I'm also gonna have to gift to my friend in Australia that Aurora gift, because you know the weather is actually pretty frightful in the Northern Hemisphere. But the Southern Hemisphere, the weather is actually delightful. You see what I did there? Yeah, I'll write. Well, not much I can do anyways, because we have a dinosaur model. It kind of looks like the dinosaur in Super Mario Odyssey. Like, you know, one of your first missions in Mario Odyssey is you have to like use a dinosaur or something. And, well, it's not mandatory, but it's an optional side quest. Use the dinosaurs to like. But today we're going to showcase our Happy Home Paradise stuff. We just need to log in. Or something. I'll make an updated thumbnail of the stream after I'm done streaming. Let's see, did I forget? I got my 7 days in a row bonus, so... Right. I'm actually going to work on a VTuber avatar that does not infringe any copyrights. Or something. So... Plus I unplugged my webcam because it's been doing some spooky stuff. Although Halloween's like a full 2 months behind us, and we are only 11 days from 2022. I'd honestly be surprised if we actually make it to 2022, because regarding the Omicron variant of COVID-19, preliminary research says that it is more infectious than Delta, and it's also it can also dodge, like, actually I cannot say it because I could get flagged by YouTube. So I'm gonna show off my oh, we have a music festival. Hold on. I'm gonna change my clothes to... This is my party outfit. Now, full disclosure, to get some of the villagers I wanted in my, as clients, I had to use, amiibo cards with amiibo scanning and all that stuff. Now, unfortunately, I missed out on, on KK's like performance back in like Saturday, because I go to sleep too early. Power thing. Versus type. Museum memory. Okay, so this is going to go to Anka's house. Now Anka's kind of a meme because of her dance, but that is an 18 plus thing, unfortunately, so I cannot cover it. This is her desert oasis. Now the door needs to be remodeled because I'm not really a fan of the door. Now the inside looks like a pharaoh, like a. It's all golden here, and it looks really Egyptian. See me chilling out on a chair in my party outfit. I just got some Nook Miles too, so that's pretty cool. Now I had to return to I'm heading back because actually I don't have time to do every client because I just want to give you an overview of the Happy Home Paradise DLC, which I got with my Switch Online expansion pack membership, which has been a controversial point in Nintendo's like online strategy. Wait, can I catch stuff? No, I can't use my net here. Now, if you go here every Monday and you go to the hospital, now this is the last place I really want to talk about because in wait, here's Daisy May's grandmother. Yeah. So dirty turnips. So, unfortunately, Marshall, who's a really popular character, is in here, so she's reading. So, top 432 scenic spots for social media selfies. I've done 431 of them. That's actually pretty nice. This looks like a Japanese variety show. Kind of reminds me of, the one that they had in Ordinal Scale. Now, before I continue, we probably need a moment of silence for the passing of Sayaka Kanda. She is the dub voice of Anna in Frozen over in Japan, and she's also the voice of Yuna in Sword Art Online Ordinal Scale. A movie the first anime movie I watched, and also the first time I went to a theater for a special event. And that was almost 5 years ago. So, well, anyways, going back to Animal Crossing, world is muscles on muscles. World really likes to work out. Terrified of needles and think they're gonna give me a shot. Well, the stream. Well, I kind of. Well, hey kid. You know what? I totally agree with you because